welcome to the Sunny Side and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
We haven't seen you guys in a couple weeks.
It was a good couple of weeks, but it's 2026.
I know. It's wild.
I can't believe that. I mean, yes, 2026, and we're back in our old location because it was a little cold.
Yeah, a little cold. We might have to take a little hiatus from the outside.
I do love the outside.
Yeah.
But maybe just some episodes when it's like a little more mild.
Yeah, I agree.
But we are back. We have missed you guys.
Mhm.
It was a good couple weeks off, I think, with our families
Mhm.
and just taking some much needed breaks.
Yeah.
More so from Pam, who does majority of the editing.
Just a little TLC time with the family.
The little elf needed a break from the
Yeah.
SunnySideUpPodcast.
Although it's fun. I like the editing.
Yeah,
Even though I'm not, like, probably people that are good at editing are like, well, that's rough. But to me, I feel like I've come such a long way.
100%. I can't do it.
It's still not, like, I know it's not.
I can do a reel. I can do
I
a
know.
story. But you've got the editing down.
Well, it's easy when you have teenagers. They just help
They
you,
help
right?
you. Yeah. And your teens are good at, like, I almost just said TV, computer, and like different things like that, navigating it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
My son specifically.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's humbling because it's more like,
what are you doing, Mom?
Like, I feel like, what do you mean you don't know how to do that? Are you joking? Are you being serious? Like, no, I'm being serious. Like half the stuff. Or he gets frustrated because like when your brain's old, it doesn't work as quick. He'll show me something and then he has to show me like 4 times.
Yeah, you're like,
show
me
Mom,
again.
I've already showed you this 3 times. Like, I know, I'm still not. I'm so confused. But
I know we're learning.
We're getting there. Yeah,
we are learning, and we are so excited to be back in 2026.
I know, it's crazy. And New Year's are always like exciting, but also kind of like, oh, you're at the start of a whole year. Like, what's gonna look like? What's gonna happen?
That's right. And you're probably listening right now, and you've just got the kids off to school for the first day back.
Yep.
After the holidays, and you're probably feeling like, I don't know. I think half parents are like, get them out, get them gone, and I think other half is like, I love having the kids home.
Same. I've always been like, I can't relate when people are like, I hate March break or I hate Christmas. I'm like, really? I feel like just as sad for them to go back as they are. I'm like, no, only like 2 more days.
100%. No, trust me, there are some days where I'm like, get your butt to school. But for the most part, so you're probably, grab yourself a coffee.
Yeah.
Or put on your AirPods if you're walking or whatever.
Maybe your new AirPods, maybe some new Christmas gadgets you got.
That's right. You maybe got something new for Christmas. We loved actually seeing right before Christmas, when the year was ending and everyone was listening to like their Spotify playlist, a lot of people sent us and we were the #1 watch podcast for them.
I know. That was so funny. I didn't realize that Spotify did that. And that was so sweet. I should have posted some of those when people would send them like inbox and like, look what my #1
That's true.
Spotify podcast was this year. I was like,
it was so fun to watch because I think we know that people are watching. We have a lot of engagement online, but that was just like extra special to be like, wow, like people really are listening.
Yeah, true. And we launched our merch.
We launched
at the end of last year. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for like supporting that, and that was super.
That was super exciting. And we have a couple of new hoodies coming. One in particular that I love. Yeah. And so be on the lookout because that one is going to, I think, like, I'm not gonna say sell out because you can just made to order, but it'll be a hit. Yeah. But we're not gonna give away any more details. Yeah. It was like probably like. I forget what one you're even talking about.
No, I do remember because it's a good one. You're right. It's very cool. That's the nice thing about Leah because Leah's so like trendy and fashion forward, which I know you guys know because you're always putting it in the inbox about Leah's outfits and where's that outfit. I don't think anyone one time has been like, where's Pam's outfit from? Not actually, I know for a fact it's never happened.
You know why?
But everybody wants to know where your outfits are from.
When they have a funeral, they're gonna ask you. They're gonna say, Pam,
that's so true.
Where do we get our outfits for funerals?
We get that black bland outfit.
But you're actually in color today.
I know, it's like a dark blue instead of black. I just thought I'd mix it up a little.
It's true. Yeah. And you were wearing something the other day or something that I can't remember, but it had color. And we were like, you look so good in color.
I know. I'm trying. I'm trying to like branch out.
That's your New Year's goal.
I know, it is my New Year's goal.
Guys.
Yeah. And there's even things that like it's worse even in real life because there's been some things, especially more in the summer, that I bought and wore on the podcast that are colorful that I've never worn. Like I wore it on the podcast and I've never worn it in real life.
That's
I
a
don't
shame.
know why. I just think
you need to bring out some color in your world, Pam.
It's It's coming slowly.
That's why she like the name Sunnyside probably because you're like it's like my alter ego.
I know. It's like, what do they say? It's like it should be like when you like speak something into
existence
before it happens, manifesting or whatever. Like that's
I hate that word.
I don't really know what that means.
I'm gonna manifest this man into my life for Pam. That's what manifesting means. Right, all these people want to manifest their husbands, their boyfriends, and money. I don't like the word manifesting. Okay. No, I'm not a big manifester.
Okay. So I thought it just meant like you hope for the best kind of thing. Positive, speaking positive, but it's more than that. Yeah. Okay. But not manifesting.
But we're gonna manifest a man for Pam.
I wonder if we look back at the episodes, as there's ever been one episode
where I don't talk about it.
Where you don't, probably not.
I'm just saying, we're at your house tonight. Yeah. It's a little quiet. Yeah. Both your kids are off at jobs and sports. Yeah. And I'm here, but
I know.
Otherwise, you'd be by yourself.
That's true. That is going to be a hard season. I can feel it because it's slowly coming, right? Yeah. Like the kids are more and more busy. And then once your kids get like their own car and a license, like they really, you don't see them a whole lot. And then it's like, wow, this is going to be, I don't know.
It's just going to be quiet for you.
I know.
That's okay.
Maybe I'll like start like knitting and crocheting and stuff. I do some things. Okay, I have to tell you the funniest story. This is it's like you're making this harder for me.
Are you 65?
Okay, so you know what like precious moments are?
Oh, I love the precious moments.
Okay, me too. And as a kid, I had a precious moments room, like wallpaper.
I love that.
It was my favorite. I collected them. Yes. So then when we moved into this house, we lost some boxes. I don't really know what happened, but there's just certain boxes of stuff that never made it, and some were our Christmas stuff. In the move, we lost our nativity set.
No, I would cry.
And I've looked. There's not that many boxes. Like
I did notice the lack of Jesus,
right?
In your house during Christmas.
I was like, I can't not have a nativity set. So I had one of those like willow tree ones, like the wooden carvings with like no face.
Yeah.
That's what I had. That it's missing. So I was online and I was looking for on like Marketplace and stuff for another nativity set, and in my feed pops up
a precious moments
one, and I was like, I know this is not trendy or aesthetic or whatever, but it was so adorable.
Okay, I'm for that.
I think I'm gonna have like a nod to my precious moments days. And so there was a lady actually not far from you in Grimm's. Well, maybe we don't want to say where you live, but in the town that you live, she was selling it. So I went. So I'm talking to her on Facebook Marketplace, back and forth, asking her like the measurements, the price, all the stuff. So all these conversations. So that I go to her house. She opens the door. She literally like does this, and she goes, "You do not look like I thought you would look." And I was like, "Oh." She goes, "I thought you were going to be an old woman."
Stop.
She goes, "I've been selling lots of these sets, every single one to a senior citizen. You're the first younger woman that's come here." I was like, well,
you're like, I'm here.
I just love precious moments. And then I was like,
why didn't you show me this?
I know, I have to show it to you.
Yeah.
It's the cutest set. And I don't regret getting it. But then when I got in the car, it's like, should I not have bought this? Is this for old people? But I was like, I like it. Citizen. It's fine.
You just made yourself 35 years older.
I guess.
Even telling the story with your knitting. Like this followed your knitting comment, Pam. I wouldn't have done it like that, but I'm for the precious moments. I'll give you that.
No, it's so cute. So I got it. That's my set. I like it. I know it's probably not cool or whatever, and it doesn't fit with the rest of my house at all because I don't have like an old fashioned house.
Right. You're just like an old soul though.
I am.
Deep down inside, you really are.
I know.
It's like you were born in the wrong era.
I always say that. I should have been born in like 1950. Yeah, I should have been
like the 50s housewife
sooner. Yeah, like that's what I should have. But
I get it.
I don't know what happened. God just made a choice to put me here, and
God wanted us
I'm doing
to do
my
this
best.
Podcast together. And if you were born in 1950, we probably wouldn't.
That's true. I couldn't have done it.
Yeah, it's true. So here we are, guys. Here we are. And I mean, listen, I know that the hustle and bustle of Christmas is over. And a lot of times we talked in our year-end episode just about like a little bit of New Year's goals and what that looks like. Yeah. So we won't get too much into that. But I know that going into January can be really hard for some people. Yeah. Winter blues. Yeah. What does that look like? How do you combat it? So what are some things that you're going to do now that it's dreary and cold and dark and there's no Christmas lights?
Yeah.
That's so depressing.
I actually feel like I'm not a huge like New Year's resolution person because I think like you got to set all these goals and reach them. But I do think it's convenient and helpful when the sort of fun and joy of Christmas is over, and then it's just like cold and dark and gray and windy for a couple months. It's probably not a bad idea to focus on something, even if you don't make it through the whole year.
Yeah.
But even if you have like a fresh focus, like to get you through like January, February, into like maybe to March break, and then it starts to kind of take a turn. Otherwise, it can be. I actually don't mind the cold or the snow. It's the lack of sunshine.
It's the lack of sun. Yeah, it's the gray days. You know, this year we decided to take up snowboarding as a family.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So find me not sitting next to Pam in a couple weeks because I broke something. Just I don't speak that. Yeah, don't speak that into existence. But I was like, what can we do to get through the year? And obviously, like our really good friends, Mel and Justin, they go with their boys, and they were like, you should do it with us. Now they're good snowboarders. Yeah. I'm going to be on the bunny hill.
Right. So you won't do it with them. You'll be
going the same days.
But you'll meet up in the chalet.
And we'll meet up in the chalet. I'll probably spend most of my time in the chalet.
Yeah.
I said to Alan, my goal is to buy a really cute snow outfit. Really cute like helmet and goggles. Yeah. Take some photos. Yeah. And just be a cute snow bunny. Yeah. Like I don't think I'm actually going to learn. Yeah. I mean, I want to.
And you could always do like skiing's way easier than snowboarding.
No, I've already bought all the snowboard stuff.
Oh, okay. Never mind. See, because we ski, like me and the kids ski. And I do feel like that's true. It's easy. It's funner to do the winter if you have like something to do. Yeah. That's just so I think that's actually something to look forward to.
So we bought this package where it gives us 8 snowboarding lessons and 8 days. So we're going to go once a week for all of January and February.
Yeah. That's fun.
And into March. Yeah. So it's January, February, into March. Okay. And then that'll get us through the winter. Yeah. So that's my plan.
That is fun. I agree with that. I think that's very smart.
Yeah. I'm going to snowboard and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. I'm going to come one day.
You should.
Maybe your first day. Should. I would love to come and see that.
I should get some content for this. I okay it. Because I'm going to be in a stellar outfit.
Yeah. You'll be adorable. Yeah. Are you athletic though naturally? Do you think you'll be able to pick it up?
Oh, no. Like, okay, listen, I went years ago. Okay. And I did it great on the bunny hill, never fell once.
Okay.
I cannot, for the life of me, get off the lift.
Oh, and that is hard on a snowboard.
I literally bail onto my knees and I crawl.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I actually get nervous when I'm on the chairlift if a snowboarder's in front of me because the amount of times that happens, except they don't crawl quickly, bail, and then, they don't stop, and then you're trying to, like, hop off and around without literally running them over on your skis. That's me. Yeah.
That's me. Maybe we should go together. You should ski, I should snowboard, and we'll see how it works.
The worst is if you're sitting with someone. My kids used to do this. They don't now. Thankfully, they're older. But you're trying to go off, so you, like, scoot your butt to the edge, right? And you're waiting to just, like, hit and go off. And my kids would, like, lose their butt and grab me. And then it's like you're both gonna go down because I was like, don't touch me when I'm getting off. You can't grab me, or we're both gonna just be
like, even you're talking about this, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be sore though.
But I think what's nice? The bunny hill has just like I think they just have the track, right?
No.
So you stand there. Does the bunny hill have the actual chairlift?
It has a lift. I've been on it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm thinking of Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain has just the track.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. No, see, we're not going to Blue Mountain. Okay. So I'm going to have to be a big girl and get off this lift, but it's exciting. You know what? We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I'll let you know in a couple weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's miraculous what your body can manage. I have wiped out and literally somersaulted, skis pulled, and thought to myself, everything's got to be broken. Yeah. The amount of times I've literally somersaulted, and then you get to the bottom and you're just like, and then everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's happened to me many times, and I've thought to myself,
but I feel like on amazing. Skis, you could hurt yourself like a little less, maybe. Snowboard?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess because you're really, like your skis can fly off, and then you're not bound in them. But in your
snowboard, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
That's what I'm saying for the bunny hill.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
But I'm going to tell everyone.
There's no shame in that. There's no shame. If the bunny hill's fun for you, just do the bunny hill.
But I'm going to be an amazing snowboarder. So yes, that is something that I'm doing.
Fun. I love it.
Just to, and obviously my workouts, that will continue. Mm-hmm. Usually I walk, like that's my biggest thing, but definitely in the winter months, I go to the gym, try to like strengthen that 40-year-old, muscles. Mm-hmm. But I do say to people, get outside. Yeah. Even if it's cold in the sun for a walk. Yeah. It's so refreshing. Mm-hmm. And I feel like just people need that.
Yeah.
And I think one thing, like, though I'm not into like New Year's goals or resolutions per se, is like getting something to start the year off right.
Yeah.
So like start the year off
Yeah,
with
like healthy like routines and habits.
Yeah, all the things that will make you a better person, better mom, all the things. But I don't know. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think I love to be outside in the winter, especially if there's snow and if it's sunny too. Like I don't even care about the cold.
I'll suntan up there.
Yeah, because I'll just bundle up. But if the sun's out, you just like feel happy inside. So
I literally can just lay there like this. Actually, these lights are so bright tonight.
I know it does feel like
that. It does make me just want to sit here like this.
I know.
And pretend I'm on a beach.
Yeah, you're gonna be on a beach soon.
It's actually this episode. Airs
after.
No,
before
the day that I'm flying.
Okay,
guys, think of me right now. I'm actually on a plane.
Alan used to do it.
I'm on a plane right now. So as you're listening, it's when our plane takes off.
Yeah. Okay.
So all of you, take your moment and pray that I'm calm and my flight gets me safely to St. Bartet.
How long of a flight is it?
Like 4.5 hours.
Okay, so that's like
It's not crazy. Yeah, but right now I'm literally on a plane.
Heading to paradise, though.
To paradise, to be laying in the sun and a palm tree. See, that's why I do it.
Yeah.
Like I hate flying, but I'll do it because I'm gonna be like, oh, get me to like hot sunshine.
Yeah.
And it just heals. It heals your soul. It really does.
It really does.
And I think I've gum. Hang on.
Keep it up there. Fell down.
And I feel like I'm talking funny, like I have a lisp.
No,
I got a lisp. No, I think, Pam and I were talking about what to do for this new year, new you, 2026 episode. And, I know for us women, it's like talking about the things that no one wants to talk about. And yet everyone wants to talk about it right now.
Right. It's true.
No one, it's the, we don't say things like that, right? But yet everyone's talking about it. So like, perimenopause, menopause, emotions, body image, and like what that looks like. And I mean, I've been dealing with, I like to say perimenopause. I mean, I feel like I did. I feel like even ChatGPT has told me that's what it is. Dr. Chat.
It's all your problems.
Dr. Chat has told me that that's all my problems. I swear. Like I hit 40 and it was all downhill from there, just with different symptoms and different things. And I think just women's body goes through the ringer. And we need to be more open about talking about it, talking about, our different symptoms or issues, and just not being embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Like when you...
Oh no. Oh no. Shoot. Oh no.
There's gonna be no coming back. Oh my gosh.
Did I say something?
No. When you pooped your pants.
You would.
Guys, it's like, listen. I've done it before.
Wow. When you said let's talk about the things no one talks about, this didn't come in my mind. Talk about adult pooping.
Oh my gosh, did I ever tell you?
Let us know how many people have actually pooped their pants and done it.
But did I ever tell you? I think I have. But let me tell our viewers about the time. No, listen, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, okay, it was the year.
I'm literally terrified of what's about to come.
Alan's gonna kill me. It was the year 2021, maybe 2022. COVID. Okay. And we were really good. Like, didn't get COVID. Yeah. Held it together. I was terrified to get it. Yeah. What else is new? What else am I not terrified of? Yeah. So I was scared. And so, one day I was not feeling well. And so I was like, oh, like I might be getting COVID. Like I might be getting sick. And I was like, no, there's no way. So I was like, no, like really. But I was too scared to take the test. Because I was like, if I know, because I was reading all the stats. I was reading the statistics. Right. So I knew that even if you got it, you usually go downhill day 3 or day 5. So I'm like, if it's only day 1, right, I'm going to be dreading day 3 for days. I'm not taking this test. So I said to Alan, like, I wasn't like badly rough. Like, I just was very tired, but I was like, I think I have COVID. You should probably sleep somewhere else. He's like, no. I was like, are you crazy? Like, I was like, no, you definitely should probably sleep somewhere else. And he was like, but like, I'm just going to sleep with you. I was like, if this was you, I would be in a hazmat suit. You'd be locked in your bedroom, and I would like.
Yeah, you would have him out to the road with a sign free to a good home.
100%.
Like, you'd be gone.
And he's like, no, I'm going to sleep with you. I was like, okay, well, so a few days go by. I'm still rough. He's got nothing. And at that time, I think they were saying like statistics were like wrong, and it was like you catch it shorter. Okay. Like in like 2 to 3 days, not the original 5 to 7. Like more statistics had come out. So whatever day it was, I was feeling good enough that I was like, okay, I'm not going downhill. I'm going to do the test. Yeah. And at this point, again, we're further along in COVID. So they were like, don't just do it up your nose. Right. Do it in the back of your throat first, because it was coming with the sore throat symptom. So do it in the back of your throat. You know this story?
No.
Oh, okay. No. So do it in the back of your throat and then up your nose. Okay. Because they want to make sure, like, whatever. Yeah. So I said, Ellen, okay, I got to do this test. Like, I just need to rule this out. Blah, blah, blah. So I do the back of my nose, do it up my nose, whatever. Put the test down. Open up his test for him, go to the bathroom, and I'm like terrified to look. So I go to the bathroom because I'm like, I don't want to see my result. Like, I'm terrified. Like, I don't want to see that result. Yeah. So I'm in the bathroom, and then all of a sudden, I hear Al freaking out. Like, freaking out. And I was like, it's positive. Just being like, what? It's positive. And he's like, no. What is so salty? Ew. Oh, no. He comes bursting into the bathroom, like putting like not Lysol, like Listerine, spitting out, like frantic. And I was like, what? Like, what's wrong with my test? And he was like, I just shoved your COVID test with your snot in my mouth. Into the back of his throat. It went in my throat, up my nose, into his throat. Oh yeah, and he was like, "What? What is so salty?" And I was like, "You." And then I go check my test, positive, COVID positive. I was like,
"Well, he's got COVID now. He just literally put it all in his throat."
I was like, "Alan." So I have IBS. Fun fact. And so certain viruses trigger my gut. So I'm getting back in bed at this point, and I'm laughing my head off at how frantic he is, because now he's like, I'm the only man on planet Earth that literally just gave myself COVID.
Right. Literally, like swabbed it into
my throat, and I'm dying laughing, and I can't control it. And I just literally pooped the bed.
Wow. So what? What do you mean? Hold on. Do you normally poop when you laugh?
No. Just but I guess my gut was just, I was laughing so hard, and
then it was all like, oh.
No, I don't even remember that part. Honestly, all I can think of was the COVID test down his mouth. But yeah,
you guys had a gross day. There's a lot of gross things happening.
I know. Ew. But listen, I'm going to talk about what we don't talk about.
That's I mean, see? I don't know that I would have shared that if that had happened to me.
Really?
Yeah. Why? Your IBS made your throat salty.
Yeah,
your husband put your
COVID test right
your nose in his
mouth, and then you pooped the bed. I will tell that story forever and a day. Like when he gave himself COVID, and sure enough, by the way,
and then he got
3 days.
Oh yeah, how would you not?
3 days later, down for the count, he went. But I was already better, so then I could take care of it. Thank God it worked out that way. But to this history, he's always like, "You literally gave me COVID." I'm like, "No, you gave yourself COVID."
That is hilarious. So he didn't realize that.
No, he thought I had opened it for him.
For him. Oh,
I grabbed the wrong.
Oh,
the wrong stick.
Goodness. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm. Well, so that's a fun way to dive into 2026.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Pooping the bed.
Yeah,
with COVID.
Yeah, I mean,
but listen, a lot of people don't talk about these things.
No, it's true.
I was going to go more serious with it, but I felt like I had to start with that. That's funny. That it's like, who doesn't want to start with a COVID test?
Yeah.
But no, I just think more and more, the older we get, the older and the more time goes on, it's dealing with like all these different symptoms or different things.
Your body's just doing crazy stuff. Yeah.
Well, your kids are going through puberty. Yeah. And like, it's a lot.
It is. Yeah, it is a lot.
Do you feel like you're going through any of it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know. I feel
must be
so
nice.
bad.
You're older than me.
I'm like, I don't
You're
know.
like an old hag. Okay?
You're an old hag in funeral clothes.
Hang on. You're nothing?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't feel any different. But I understand because I have other friend groups where they talk about like the sweating and the hot flashes and lots of things. And I just was like, I don't know. Like, obviously, it's all coming for us eventually, but
you're just
I don't know.
Not getting it yet.
I don't know.
This is unfair. I demand justice.
I feel fine. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, let's see where you are in a couple weeks from this podcast episode. When Pam's going to be like, I went downhill.
Right. I'll let you know. You'll know if
it's happened. But
so,
it's true. It's really, truly out there. And honestly, like even hormonal. Okay. So let's forget even perimenopause.
Yeah.
Peri? Yeah.
I don't. What's the difference between perimenopause and menopause?
Perimenopause
it's just like the beginning.
It's the beginning.
Okay.
And then menopause is like.
But how do you know that what's
it
when?
Last 10
what's
years,
when?
10 years.
Perimenopause?
Well, all of it together.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. So my little vertigo spells, my high anxiety. Oh yeah. Yes, apparently can last 10 more years.
Wow.
Helen, get ready.
Buckle up,
baby. Because you're in for a ride.
For better for worse.
For better for worse. But it really does wreck you. Like, I don't know. I just think so. Like, I was reading this article the other day, actually, and they said statistically, men will more often leave their wives in their 20s if things aren't going well in their marriages.
Okay.
Like young.
Yeah.
20, late 20s if they got married early 30s. But women, like it jumps significantly, like 75, 76% of women will divorce their husbands in their menopause years.
Just because they're like crazy, they're not thinking straight?
Yeah. Wow. Legitimately. Because
so that's something to keep in mind. If you feel like all of a sudden you hate your husband and you're going to divorce them, maybe just don't do any rash decisions until you're out of menopause.
Yeah. Because they say it literally alters your brain to a point that like you make decisions that you would typically not normally make.
Okay, this is my question. What do you think about this? Do you think like it feels like back in like our parents' day or our grandparents' day, like this was like less so a thing?
Oh, 100%.
Do you think people just didn't talk about it? Or do you think that just with environmental changes and all the like crap that we eat and chemicals in the food and whatever, that it's made this process of like menopause and hormones and stuff like amplified and makes people like more crazy? Do you know what I mean?
I think both ends. My mom and I were talking about this recently because she's like, I had all these symptoms, but you know what? We didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about it and we didn't have a name for it.
Right.
But they all had them.
Okay.
But she and I also were like, yeah, but there is a ton of garbage we get from our foods that maybe it has made symptoms like even worse.
Yeah.
But I do think we are a more open generation that are way more willing to like talk about it. Like sometimes like some things on this podcast, my mom's like, why are you guys like, are you like, she's probably gonna like,
what's
this podcast for her is going to be like, why are you talking about pooping your pants for the world, Leah? Have I not raised you better than this? I cannot believe you. Good riddance. I'm going to pray for you. Like literally, that's what's going to happen.
She'd have to give her a timestamp. Like skip ahead to 12 minutes.
Don't watch the first. But like, I don't know. I think our generation is more open. But I do think because of that, we are more open to dealing with our problems.
Yeah.
Like dealing with baggage, past childhood trauma, different thing where like my mom's generation, you know, really doesn't fully believe in like counseling or fully believe in, no, I'm not saying everyone, but like a lot of them, just, it is what it is.
Like, or like you don't need to talk about it. You just move on. Yeah. And we don't really have to deal with it or, that's true.
Which I just think, so I think even with like anything menopause, I think it's not really, it's not changed. It's just that we're more of an open generation.
Yeah. Where we'll talk about it and share.
And like as a whole, I know that there are a lot of people that aren't. I mean, I am just.
Well, and I feel like even social media with that, right? Like you see like reels or videos posted about certain topics that like for not seeing that on the internet, would anyone in your circle talk about that? Maybe not, but you are aware of it because you're seeing like strangers on the internet address something.
Yeah. And I think it is great. Like, there was something that I saw the other day that I was like, somebody had posted something
Oh, no, it was our past guest. It was Sarah Priyanka. Okay. Did I say that right? Yes, I think so. How I remember her posting that her husband was going through really bad vertigo. Okay. And because she posted that, I remembered seeing that. And then when I started having vertigo like issues, I was able to reach out to her. And so for that, I'm thankful that there's an internet out there. Yeah. That like even sometimes maybe you post something or somebody posts something when you think to yourself, oh, like who's really gonna care? Yeah. But like that triggered me to be like, hey, what did you guys do? Yeah. And so I think
so you had like instant support or resources. Yeah. Whereas like had they not posted, you wouldn't even know that he had it.
Yeah. So I think that's great. And I think that's why we are seeing like an influx of information of just all this stuff with like different hormones, body image, even dating, like in your 30s, dating in your 40s, all these things. I know we joke about it, but like it's all over the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's terrifying. I was telling you, Lori, there's a website my friend showed me, or not a website, but like a Facebook page. Group. Apparently every town has it called Are We Dating the Same Guy? Like, so there's like, Are We Dating the Same Guy Niagara? And it's all these men that women meet on dating sites from your local. So it's not even like you can be like, oh, that happened out there. That would never happen here. It's like probably people that other people have seen on the dating sites or been in sites. And then the women will comment either like, oh yeah, I went on a date with him. He was great, but it just didn't work out, whatever. Or they'll be commenting like,
I'm dating him at the same time.
Totally. Or like he has a wife and kids, or this man's crazy. Or, this man stole $400 from my wallet. Like crazy things are like,
how do you get on this site? I want to get on this
site. I think you can just like find them. Apparently every town has them. I didn't know till she showed me. I'm only on it for like the entertainment value. It's
this
actually
is what Pam does when her kids are out.
I know it is. It's actually not like I probably should. I mean, I don't know. It's like trash shady. Well, because you know what I like to do? I see like post. So they usually post a picture. Okay. And then I always look because if there's like only like 2 comments, I'm like, oh, he's probably fine. So it's no, and I scroll. But sometimes you'll see a guy's picture and there'll be like 54 comments, and you're like, oh, he's been up to no good. And then you can
see
read.
Like mutual friends.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody. I've seen people that other people I know have been on dates with, and I already sort of knew that they were bad news. Also, what's terrifying is the repeat. Like, I feel like a lot of these people have like a pattern and they just run the same trick on woman after woman. It's the same story and all these different people posting. It's awful. Wild. It's actually disheartening and it makes you, if you ever.
But Pam's like, I do it every night.
Well, and it's probably bad for me because I am like, no, thank you. And then you read that and then you're really like, no. There's a lot of.
You have to get
wild. And it's like, sometimes they look like nice and respectable. And then you see what the women report on them. And
so where you pull this up on Facebook, like you go in, you search for
it's like a group, right? Like you can go into a group.
So just go to the group a little bit lower. And it's called Facebook Dating.
But this is the same men. And they're right. That's where they are.
Dating. Right. And just go a little bit further to the right and you're gonna not be lonely any longer.
I think it's these same men. They're on the Facebook Dating and then they get put onto the Are We Dating the Same Guy? But I think what a great resource for
I mean it is. Where was I?
Crazy. I know.
13 and however many years ago.
It's not really
that would have been amazing to have around, but with technology has come a long way. Yeah. Thank goodness for that. But that's crazy.
Isn't it? I should show it to you. It's a real hoot and a half.
I think I would have the time of my life.
It is. It's actually it's funny because it's not happening to you. I'm sure it's not funny.
I'm a sucker for reality TV, so I actually think that I would love it. Yeah. Like I think that I would have a heyday watching that. But yeah, I don't know. Like these are real life things, right? People, women, because it's more about men, right?
I wonder, there probably is obviously I've just seen the one run by women, that men, but I wonder if women, like men might have a site for the opposite. I don't know actually, but probably.
Okay. Interesting. But these are like real life things that I think more and more people, because of the internet, have access to, but it's like.
It's almost like you know too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that.
Yeah. Sometimes. Well, even so, okay, talk about getting through this dreary January, February, March is that I dread sickness so much that like it can consume my thoughts. Like if I know that like the flu's going around or something's going around, like I'm like, oh my gosh, kids, wash your hands, vitamins, this, that, all the things. But I ended up somehow coming across like a doctor something, psychiatric doctor something, where it talks about
like emetophobia, so like fear of throwing up. I mean, I don't like any of it.
Yeah.
Fear of throwing up, flu, any of it. But he was saying that we have to get off the internet for starters because he's like, it's so powerful, but yet it's so like terrifying. It says, he said, right now you're probably seeing, this was in like December. He was like, you're probably seeing so many people sick, like kid flu, this kid's barfing, norovirus, this, and it's infiltrating your like your feed. And so you literally think you're going to catch it tomorrow. Yeah. Like it's everywhere. He's like, but right now and it's true because I was hearing about it tons in December. So much sickness, so much whatever. He's like, right now in America and all throughout like North America, he was like, only 6% statistically have the flu. Really? Yeah. But it makes you feel like it's everywhere. Like you're going to touch somebody tomorrow and you're going to get sick. And so that it just reminded me to be like, that's like anything in life when you're so consumed with all this information that's like coming at you, even like, I don't know, different people online, like different things, like the older people get, like cancer, heart disease, stroke. Yeah. You're just like, I'm doomed. Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're doomed. It's just stop doom scrolling. Yeah. You know?
Well, it's even like, I don't know if you've heard of this, but I was like reading about this like kind of phenomenon they're saying is happening with like middle-aged men who are already probably experiencing maybe not perimenopause, but like midlife crisis type thing. Okay. And because more women, like women do the kind of like Instagram model, a whole page online of like them and their beauty and their pose and their whatever. Men, there's like less men that do it like that. There's maybe some like workout pages, but there isn't like really the equivalent in the same numbers. There's like all these Instagram models, women, but not as many men. So what's happening is that men are kind of going through midlife crisis. They're online, they're scrolling, and they're seeing these women who are like maybe have a lot of like work done, even a lot of plastic surgery enhancements. They have they're dressed, you know, these outfits like everything's perfectly curated to look like these bombshell whatever, and they're maybe like the same middle age but they don't look it, and then it's like warping men's minds to think that this is reality, that if you're married your 45-year-old wife should look like these ones online and dress like this and like maybe do this and that, you know, in your private time and whatever. And so then it's not, there's like a disconnect. Like women aren't being allowed to like age gracefully and naturally because their husbands are comparing it to what they see online and they're getting frustrated and disappointed. And a lot of men are like leaving their wives for thinking that they can have these types of women, except they're not real, right? Like even those women don't look like that at home on a regular basis. When they're going to do a photo shoot for their Instagram page, they get dolled up and whatever, but this isn't real. So there's this whole facade, almost like dangling a carrot in front of men, and men are so much more visual and whatever that it's apparently there's like a big problem of it where men leave their wives, blow up their families in search of these women, then they can't get them because they're not real and they're not out there, not going for these men. And then it's just like disaster.
It's like that fake porcelain doll look, right? And listen, I get it. Like we've talked about it many times about my Botox and this podcast taking off. So
but would you even feel like you would want it if you didn't see the option of it online? 100%. Right? Probably you wouldn't even think you want it.
And I go back and forth because I'm like, there is something to be said. Again, so it's no issues for people that get it. I have a lot of my friends get it. And I debate getting it every other day. Yeah. I'm just scared that I'm going to be the 1% that ends up in an allergic reaction. But I'm just saying, like, what happened to aging gracefully? Yeah. Like, we've lost that along the way. Yeah. We've got these, like, big lips, the big Botox, the big boobs, like, you name it. And it's like, what happened to just, like, leaving our bodies the way that they are?
Totally. And then if you don't, there's this big, like, gap between what is seen online. Yeah. And even all the shows, like all those reality shows, right? There's a certain look of like a very curated, perfected woman that isn't, when you look around, that's not what like real life people look like. And even, it's funny, I remember one time in a counseling session, because my ex-husband was very like looks focused and he was very hard on me for my looks. He also was hard on himself. Like he was very concerned about the way he looked. And I remember, I had to kind of work through some like feelings of
Sure.
insecurity and whatever around that. And she said to me, she was like, the next time you're like at a mall or somewhere with a lot of people, I want you to actually look at how many like beautiful people there are, like people that you would think like you would stop and admire. And she was like, I'm telling you, there would be hardly any. Because what you see online, that type of beauty isn't real. Like if you go out to the mall, everyone just looks like everyone. It's like a lot of regular, ordinary people. There's the odd person that maybe like, wow, she's really stunning. Out of hundreds of people, maybe one. So she was like, you got to put that in perspective. Like this is unrealistic for men or women or whoever to put these standards on each other, right? But it's like what we see. You see it online, and then you think this is like beautiful, and men expect that of their wives. Like it's so toxic because it ruins relationships because it's not real.
Yeah, it's not real.
And like, yes, I think, yeah, get up in the morning, have a shower, do your hair, put a little makeup, wear a cute outfit if you can. Like, do your best. I'm not saying be a slob,
of course,
but there's a real big contrast between an ordinary woman, especially just getting ready for the day at her middle age, and then being compared to people online who are like have put thousands of dollars and many hours into looking that way for those photos.
Absolutely.
Right? So,
and I think that the more we go along in life, as the years go on, talking about New Year, is the more intense social media is going to become. Yeah. The more intense it's going to be around us. So, like, let's talk about normalizing in 2026, just like a normal person, guy or girl, right? Just let's normalize just putting your best foot forward, presenting yourself, look nice, be healthy, but like not necessarily looking to the world or looking to social media to perfect an image that we were never meant to carry the weight of.
Totally. And really that old adage of like, it's on the inside that what's on the inside that counts. And I just feel like we've lost that. Like you see people who are like lovely, beautiful people. Yeah. But as they age or their body changes or whatever, they're discounted or put into a different category of worthiness. Like their worth is lowered. You're like, what's that about? That's really messed up.
That's literally the day and age.
Like I also read something the other day too that I was like, that's hard to read, but it's probably so true. Where they were saying that in North America, because it's not the same in every country, but in North America, the worst thing that, or maybe they polled people, I don't know where this came from, but they said the worst thing a woman can be in a man's eyes is overweight. Stop. Like a man will overlook crazy behavior, instability, anger, like meanness, whatever. But the biggest turnoff for men is women who are overweight. Wow. And then I forget what the other one was, the women with the men, but you're just like, wow, that's so. And then when I thought about it, I'm like, that is actually really true. Yeah. But then in other countries, like in African countries, bigger women it's a sign of like wealth and prestige. So I was gonna say it's all cultural. Like if you're too scrawny, then you're actually looked down on. That a curvier, bigger woman is more appealing. Yeah. In different, it's just so different interesting. Right here, like it's cultural, it's influence, it's media, it's what we're fed 100%. To say this is better than that. Yeah. And then you go to somewhere else in the world and it's completely the opposite. So then you're like, none of this is real. Like it's a facade. It should really be like who the person is. And maybe that like hit home for me because I like no, I'm not a small person, and I do feel insecure and self-conscious about it. And maybe even like when you're talking about dating and stuff like that's in the back of my mind where I'm like, okay, I'm like middle age, I'm overweight. Like I know that like like maybe men would be like not interested, and maybe I need to move somewhere else where where I would be like, they'd be like, look at that charming woman.
I know where you're going with this. Does the audience know where you're going with this?
No, I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general.
No, but I just think that, but that's the sad thing is like, I hate that is something that you're insecure about or that you're like in the back of your mind, because I'm like, I just look at you where I'm like, oh my gosh, like you're stunning, you're beautiful, all these things. And like, also you tell the best stories and your character. And so like, but that's hard. And no matter who you are, even the tiniest girls
have insecurities.
Yeah, totally.
About something they don't like or what they look like. So I think just as women, we just carry that.
And do you think, like, I think that women appreciate sort of like the whole package of a woman more like we look at each other and we'll be like, oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. Yes. What a catch. But men might look at that same woman and be like, oh no, like she's overweight or she, you know, doesn't like her body, this or that. And they can't get past the physical and see the good. Cause I feel like that because I know so many women, like maybe like middle-aged who beautiful, but maybe not Instagram perfect. Sure. But like lovely, like character, kind, successful, like nice people, hardworking, but they're not getting the opportunities in the dating world. Right. That women who maybe have character that is not matched to theirs, but their physical, right? Do you think that's a real thing?
100%. And I think that is why they launched the show Love is Blind.
Yes. Okay.
I really think that's why, because I think
everybody on that show is beautiful. That's what I don't understand. I'm like, I get it, but sometimes I'm like, all these people, like, why would you be disappointed with anybody?
Sure. I get what you're saying. Like, I think it does need to be a little bit more expanded in who they choose. But I love the concept of it. I mean, we've talked about this before. I love the concept of getting to know somebody behind a wall where you're just getting to know them for who they are.
But like, don't you think there's been some reveals, like I can think of some in my head, who they have this crazy connection. They're professing their love, whatever, and then they meet in person. And you can tell, especially more on the man side usually, where they're like, they have this like frozen and they're disappointed. Yeah. You can tell. Yeah. And then you see like a lot of times those relationships don't they fizzle out. And then it's like, oh, it was outside. It's like, well, the only difference is now you know what she looks like. Yes. So if you're not attracted to her anymore, that is, love isn't blind.
I know. Right? Well, that's why people have an issue with the show too, because they're like, a lot of love stories are not ending well. Right. But I just love the concept of it, because I'm like, how do we get back to that? We're not judging people by like who they like, what they look like. We're judging people by their heart. Like,
and I'm not saying like, I know we all have a responsibility. Like you should take care of yourself and put your best forward and do your best. But I think there's a lot of physical things, not even just weight, but physical things that especially women get discounted or they're like looked at as less than. Even things like a bigger nose or you know, like if their hair is a certain way or if they're like 100%. Super short or super tall, or there's like a lot of things that
it never ends.
Right.
And some of these celebrities, listen, like even Secret Lives of Mormons. I don't know if you've ever watched it.
No, I've never watched that one.
Some of them, the work they get done. Yeah. I'm like, it's never ending because it's oh, I don't like my nose. Okay, I'm changing this. Oh, I don't like my lips. I'm changing this. Oh, I don't like my ears. I need to pin them back. Yeah. Oh, and I'm like, by the end of it, they don't even look like themselves anymore. Yeah. And I'm like, it's sad. You were beautiful. Yeah. But I think trying to keep up. Yeah. Like that is one thing that I'm like not wanting in this, you know, next season and next year of life is to like just be okay. Yeah. And like be content with where you're at. Yeah. Like just finding contentment in 2026.
And just try so hard not to compare and to get off of line and be in like reality. Because you can get in the algorithm loop where they're just showing you certain things and then you think that's what everyone's seeing. Someone else's algorithm shows them something completely different. It's not real. Like what's real is anything that's
your family.
Like face to face, like what's not online. Yeah. What's you know.
And maybe that's something we all need to do in 2026 is like pause scrolling Instagram or having more boundaries put up. Yeah. With our time spent online so that we're not comparing ourselves. It's not even comparing ourselves like to women, it's comparing ourselves to other friendships. Excuse me. Oh, I wish I had that. I wish I had that. Or comparing ourselves to other marriages. Yeah. Why is their marriage so perfect? Because the chances are it's not. No marriage is perfect, right? Totally. But it's like, I don't know. I just want to
like a big thing too. I think now is like comparing trauma. Because everyone like talks about their trauma and it's like, well, almost like this competition, like, well, my trauma was more than their trauma. They only went through this, but I went through that. And you're just like, are we doing that? We can't be doing that. Like everybody.
Also, everyone has a story.
Things, totally. And each thing affects people differently. Like it's interesting.
That is interesting.
Like interesting.
Guys, let's not do that. No. Let's commit to being a podcast and friends that do not not share. What
No,
am I
but
thinking?
compare.
Compare.
Yeah.
Thank you. Compare
Yeah.
different people's trauma. Like just let the person have their trauma and help them get through it. But we don't need to compare it.
Yeah.
Or what's worse or what's it's good to compare stories sometimes, but not to like one up
it's good to like if you can find relatability and support, but if it's to kind of be like, well, let me just hear what they went through. Like let's just see if like they had it as hard as me.
Absolutely, because everyone has a story. Yeah. Everyone has a story. And I think we're going to get a lot of good stories this year. We have a lot of good guests, a lot of good stories. I think that is one thing we loved last year. I mean, okay, this episode comes out January 5th. So in about a month, the Sunny Side turns 1.
I know. That's crazy.
Pam, it's like we had a baby together.
I know. We did it 1 year. Can you believe that?
Like we're about to celebrate our baby's first birthday. We're going to have a party.
We do. We should have some sort of like fun. You know what we should do? Well, maybe I won't say it. I'm going to say it off camera in case we can't do it. I don't want to excite people, but I have an idea.
Don't excite me. I'll ask you
later.
Off camera. But, you know, we are excited. We're excited about the new year. We are excited that you're joining us again for another amazing new year, 2026. Yeah. And just going into this new year with some amazing guests next week. Actually, Pam is away when we filmed this, or sorry, she was away when we filmed this episode. So it is just myself, but please still watch. Yes, I am still fun.
It's going to be amazing. It'll be so good.
And I film it with my cousin who has like truly a remarkable, inspiring story. I don't know how she does it. I don't like, she is just such an inspiration. So please tune in. Even though, you know, I don't have my lovely sidekick next to me, it will be an awesome episode, but we have such a great lineup and we're excited.
Yeah. I'm excited for the year ahead. I feel like the first year we worked out like so many bugs and we got in like a groove and we're
still working them out, but
we're getting there, but we've come a long way to year and we've kind of heard like what you guys like and what you want and kind of figured that out. And so then we can kind of tailor the content of this podcast toward you guys because that's really what we're doing it for. We're not doing it just for our own. I mean, it is fun for us, but we want to do stuff that people love and enjoy and want to be part of.
So we're excited, and we are so excited that you're going to celebrate our little baby Sunny.
I know,
little baby Sunny. We're going to have a first birthday.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please tune in next week for an incredible story from Casey. We are so excited.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.